Hi guys, how are you today? This is Patty from Patty's Southern Kitchen and More. I want to show you what I cooked today. I'm just going to show you the meat. This is baked chicken. And first of all, let me tell you how I fixed it. I soaked my chicken in vinegar for about 30 to 45 minutes. And I cleaned it real good. And then I seasoned it well. And some of the seasonings that I used are onion and garlic powder. And I used a little bit of smoked paprika, just a tiny bit. And I used this Sazon right here. And this gives a good flavor. Just a dash. I don't measure anything. Just what I think I need. I didn't use any salt, but I used pepper. And whatever seasoning you like. So I marinate after I cleaned my chicken real well and I seasoned it. Then I used the Italian dressing and I let it set for about 3 hours to marinate. I was going to marinate it overnight, but I didn't do it. So I marinated for 3 hours, or maybe a little over 3 hours. But before I did all of that, this is my tenderizer. And I tenderized my meat with this smooth side. These are chicken breasts. And you see this side is for beef. But I tenderized it well. And then after I marinated for the 3 hours or over 3 hours, I turned my oven to 375 degrees. And I covered my chicken. It was covered with this. I didn't put any water in. In fact, I patted my chicken dry. I didn't put any water in it, just the Italian dressing. And I covered it over with the foil, but I left, I didn't tuck the foil down. I just kind of, made a tent from the foil, and I put it in the oven, and I baked it for, I will say, about an hour. I started out with 45 minutes, and then I put it on about another 20 minutes, so maybe a little bit more than an hour. And this is the results of it. And talking about really, really tender, I'm telling you, it is so tender. It is fork tender. I'm going to try and get a fork and let you see how tender it is. I mean, it is just fork tender. This is what it's looking like. And I'm telling you, it just falls apart. Some pieces you pick up, and it's just falling apart. I mean, really. Let me see if I can, because I count. Okay, see here? And talking about good, it is so good. I mean, it is delicious. Such flavor. With all those seasonings together, coming together, and, combining like they have, this is so good. And also, I used some dried parsley. Didn't feel like cutting up any fresh, frozen. It's frozen now. I just used the dried parsley. No salt. Didn't need any salt. But here it is. And I'm telling you, it is so tender. It is so good. It is not dry. As you can see here,